F and G shit. Shot the whole day, go shot the bro Trey Boogie, we sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run a milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up. Got it wet, it's not a cut. Ain't worried about what nobody else got, cause I got it done. Me and Trey Boogie locked in, he threw a lob, I dunk. Heard the beat and sauced it up, can't nobody go hard as us. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's up with y'all today? It's your big homie Trey Boogie, and this is Let's Chop It Up. Hey, today we got a special guest on today. Our first showcase winner of the Who's Next event we got going on. She's a dope and talented artist. You know, I'm about to just bring her on right now so y'all could get a bar of what she got to present. Give it up for Kendria.
Hi.
How you doing, Kat? How you doing, Kat?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay, you know. I'm okay. Blessed. I'm blessed.
Right.
I'm blessed. So listen. Let's get into this. You know, I'm excited about this. We've been waiting for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
We got you on. So for those what you
The audio is going out a little bit. Let me see. Can I hear the question again?
to hear me now?
It has like a glitchy kind of echo. Can I?
I don't. Right.
It
Let
might
me
be.
see.
Let me hear something.
If I was on a phone
Still sounds like a glitchy. Let me see if I can. Let me put like maybe some headphones on. That might help.
Okay.
Let me go grab some.
F and G shit. Shot the whole day, go shot the bro Trey Boogie, we sliding.
See now, can you hear?
I can kind of hear you. It's just like glitchy echoes.
Okay. Hopefully it's better.
It's a little bit better.
How's that?
It still has the echo and the glitchy.
Let me try. Coming on real soon. Let me see.
F and G shit. Shot the whole day, go shot the bro Trey Boogie, we sliding. Sliding in the rental, trying to run the milli up. In the southeast, Trey Boogie been a plug. Rubber bands on the blues, hella panoramic views. If you get into it with the squad, you can never lose. It's on the flow like Yellow Rider. I got your vibe on her toes like nail polish. In the city, we get respected from everybody. You about to pull up on Trey Boogie, now let's chop it. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. If you talking about the game, let's chop it up. If you talking about the hustle, let's chop it up. If you talking about the grind, let's chop it up. Talking about some fly vibes, baby, let's chop it up. Let's chop it up.
Okay.
F and G shit. Shot the whole day, go shot the bro Trey Boogie, we sliding.
Let's try now. How.
It still sounds glitchy. Let me see.
I don't understand.
Maybe I can just call you on Instagram so I can hear the questions while we're still like on the chat. Okay, let me. Okay.
Little problem.
Yeah. Let me see.
Wait. Out. First showcase.
That's going to work. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to work.
You said it's not gonna work?
Yeah. How are you sounding now? How it sound?
Actually, I can hear you now.
Okay. So we'll just go with it right here like this. So, like I was saying, your Cat is our first showcase winner for the Who's Next event. And I just want you to give a quick little elevator spiel of who you are, where you come from, and what do you do.
Okay, yeah. So my name is Kendria, and I'm originally from Portland, Maine, which is like a really, really small town. And I recently moved out to California about 2 years ago. So I've been trying to perform as much as possible and create as many songs as I can. Overall, I definitely just love to perform. Like I'm a dancer and I'm a singer. So yeah, that's a little bit about me.
A dancer and a singer, an adult dancer and a singer. But how long you been doing this? How long you been, in your craft, working on your craft?
I would say I probably started when I was really young, like second grade about, just because like my mom, she was a singer as well. And during the time, like when she used to live in Vietnam, she we didn't really have like the opportunities to pursue music in the same like freedom and opportunity that I have, considering that, you know, now we're living in America and the money situation, it isn't like Vietnam. You know, back in the day, like everybody was poor and it was just such a struggle for anyone who wasn't like royalty or like in that kind of family line. So for her to come through to here and really like create such an amazing life for like me and my brother, you know, that's why I kind of like when I was younger, I would always hear her singing and I would be like, oh my God, I love the way you're singing. I want to sing too. So I would like sing with her. And then when I was in second grade, that's when my teacher was like, oh, let's do like a show and tell kind of situation. And every single time I would literally get on the tables of like the classroom and just give a performance, just like any random performance. And I feel like that's probably when I honestly knew that that's what I wanted to do when I grew up, just like performing in front of people, expressing myself. But yeah, it's been a long journey, honestly.
That's right. That's right. I seen you that you be doing some dancing too for Ioko. How you say his
Yeah.
name?
I couple.
Yeah, Ikopo.
Yeah.
I be always mixing it up because it got that A in it. I don't know if
Yeah, I
you know.
know.
But yeah, I be seeing you on stage with him and Molly and Molly, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
We did
that's
a few
dope.
shows together. Yeah.
That's dope. Big up to them. Big up to them too. You know, they working hard and doing big things. Big
Yeah,
up to them. So
definitely.
you said you've been doing this ever since you was a kid. You always been singing and dancing
Mhm.
and wanting to be a performer, and it resonates when you're on stage because you're so much of a natural on stage.
Oh,
You
thank
know,
you.
yeah, real talk. Everybody's still talking about your performance and stuff.
Uh,
So let's get into the who's next contest. You know, the event we do every first and third Tuesday at Vibes. I gotta shout that out. But how did you hear about it? And how did you, how did you hear about it?
Honestly, so at first, what I heard about was the open mic, you know. So then that's when I came through and I was just like, oh, I'm just here to do the open mic and stuff. And then after I was done performing with the open mic, then, you know, like Phil, the photographer, and like other people were saying, like, hey, why aren't you competing? And I was like, oh, what do you mean compete? And then that's when I learned about the Who's Next competition. And I was like, that package sounds amazing, right? So I was like, of course, I have to try, especially with people around me and it like encouraging me and like giving me so much support
Yeah.
while I was just doing like an open mic kind of situation. They're just like, you should definitely try to go for the prize, you know? And I was just like feeling good. And I was like, okay.
And I remember that open mic you did, and afterwards we were all like, "Yeah, we got to get her into the showcase," because that's what we want, right? We want folks to come, do the open mic, work on their
Mhm,
craft, get comfortable in their craft. Then we can put them on the showcase and
mhm.
and let them try to win the package. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
you know, being that you are the first winner, how how does it feel, first of all, to be our very first showcase winner?
Honestly, I feel very honored and surprised that you guys hadn't had a winner before because I was like, there's so many talented people out in San Diego. You know, it's crazy. And I was just like really happy because this was actually like my first singing competition that I had won. So I hadn't really participated in many singing competitions like that. Like I've done like maybe like a few talent shows, but that was in like high school, right? So that's a whole nother thing. Yeah, that's a whole nother thing. So then this kind of opportunity really opened up the doors and the eyes of like, oh, doing this kind of competition gives you so much like experience and gives you a lot of exposure and connections with the correct type of people that you want to be connecting with. But yeah.
Yeah, and we did. It's a tough competition. We switched judges, so there's no
Right.
favoritism.
Mhm.
Um, and there's a lot of good talent on there, and we had winners, but no one has won two in a row until you.
Right.
So
Yeah.
that's something special right there. That's something special right there. You know.
Mhm.
Well, I want to know who are some of your musical influences?
I feel like definitely like a lot of the powerhouses, you know, like Christina Aguilera or like someone like Jessie J, like I definitely aspire to their vocal controls and like some of her texture. Like with Christina Aguilera, she is such a powerhouse, right? And she really, when you like listen to some of the lyrics, like I feel like the expression that she lets out in those lyrics and like the way she was singing, it's so inspirational and amazing that it really connects with people. And I feel like that's kind of what I want to do with my kind of sound and my kind of music, right? Because I feel like whenever I'm performing, I try to put my all, you know, like your whole heart, your whole words and soul into what you're saying and what you're singing so that people can really connect and really understand and get a glimpse of who you are. Even though people
Yeah,
have never like seen me or like met me before, it's like once they start to hear my voice and hear the realness, the genuineness of it, and then the lyrical backing for that, that's when there's a real connection happening. And I absolutely love that because it allows me to truly just like open and just be myself, you know, in that kind of presence.
that's cool. And before you started coming, you know, for the open mic and stuff,
Mhm.
were you doing other performances anywhere else in San Diego or elsewhere?
Um, I did like, you know, like with the Io Copo, like
Okay.
I was
Io
like,
Copo. I gotta say.
I think it's Io Copo. um, but yeah, I was actually so when I moved out in San Diego, so I actually moved to San Diego in September. And
Okay.
then during that time was when I saw there was a music video audition with him. And then that's when we had gone to like travel, I think like Bombay Beach to do some shootings and stuff. But yeah, I was definitely picking up like little bit of performances around, but not like as much as I am now. I think at first I was really trying to settle into San Diego and really situate myself. But honestly, only being here for a few months, I'm like, this place is amazing. Like the talent here is amazing. The support from like people who aren't even artists, like they love local artists, you know, and that's amazing to see. It's just like how much of an encouragement they bring to this music community within San Diego. It's just incredible to see.
Yeah, it's a huge music community. You know, from the hip
Mhm.
hop to R&B to pop to rock.
Right.
You know,
Yeah,
it's amazing out here, and a lot of people don't really know that about San Diego. So,
right. Yeah.
and you know, being that you won, and let's talk about the package. You said is you mentioned that the package was amazing. You know, that's what we try to offer. You know, I want to give something to the artists that they could actually use and something that will benefit them in their
Mhm.
pursuit of their career, right?
Mhm.
So, being that you won, talk about what you have received so far and how have things gone, you know, as far as like being in the studio, big up, you know, shout out to Cognac,
Yeah.
uh, you know, talk about what you received in the package and everything.
Yeah, no, big shout out to him. Like he was amazing to work with, very easy, very communicative. I feel like when I stepped into the studio, I felt really comfortable, you know, and it was really relaxed. And I felt like we really understood each other musically just because it's like certain times when I would like record something and then in my brain I'm just saying like, "Oh, that was like I need to redo that with like more emotion," or oh, that was the wrong harmony or something. Like I would just like turn to him and then he would look at me and he's already understanding. He doesn't even need me to communicate that, you know? So it's crazy how like really knowledgeable he is when it comes to lyrics, when it comes to harmony, when it comes to like the portrayal and emotions that's required in your lyrics whenever you're recording. But yeah, for him it was great. And
Yeah.
then, for the photo shoot, so I actually ended up calling, a speakeasy. It was the Realms of 52 Remedies, and
Mm,
they actually allowed me to come in to take some pictures for,
wow.
like, the cover art. Yeah, and for the photo shoot, and I was so surprised, but it was the same exact thing where he was just like, "You know what? You're a local artist. I want to support you. come through, take some pictures. I was like, what? And then we had Kim coming in, taking the pictures for me, and she was very knowledgeable and easy to work with as well. You know, she really helped with adjusting the lightings as needed and like showing me what kind of background and what kind of position it should be. But yeah, no, it was great working with her. She was very fast to respond. I feel like everyone was very communicative with me, and I honestly really appreciate that because I know a lot of times sometimes people don't really respond in time for certain, you know, events or activities. But yeah, the people that I've been working with, like they have been very, very responsive.
That's cool. That's cool. And again, put our best foot forward with it, with this package. Being that Nemi's an artist, Shout
Mhm,
Body's also an artist,
mhm.
a videographer, author. I used to be an artist, a DJ, and I'm really passionate about this and about
Right.
helping people achieve their dreams. So
Mhm.
I'm glad you got most of the package. You haven't did your Spotify promo yet. I'm waiting for you to give me the green light on that. And what's going on when and where will you be shooting the video?
So I'm pretty sure we're gonna shoot the music video on Tuesday, the 23rd. And I honestly, I got like a backdrop because I wanted to have some color lights in the video. And then I'm also thinking of doing maybe like some sort of like rooftop just so during like the sunset, because I really like that kind of like warm tone for the song, especially. But yeah, I'm probably gonna have those kind of locations. So it'll be like a few different moods because it's a very like modern, but like kind of like a darkish style pop kind of song. So I really wanted to match it with the locations and the lightings and the environment as well.
That's dope. That's dope. And the song, you seen you perform it, but to hear
Mhm.
it being mixed in, it's amazing. It's amazing. When are you dropping it on digital platforms?
Yeah,
Or-
so it's gonna be dropped on May 26th. So
Okay,
look out for it.
okay. What's since doing this? Have you set any other show go to find you to check you out when you perform? You know,
So far I haven't figured out where I wanted to do my next performance at. I'm kind of focusing on doing the digital music right now just because with the single that's currently coming out, I do want to release an EP as well. I've had that in mind for a while, so I need to get everything recorded and just push it out.
well, I know one performing pretty soon, and we'll be talking about it. Cause I need you to come for this and give them a good 10-15 minute set.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be amazing.
I appreciate you coming on the platform, you supporting uh, the event. We hope to see you there more. Come be a judge again. Um, wait, I can't wait to help you promote your seat. Wait to
Mhm.
see the video. Uh,
Me
I
too.
can't wait because I'm excited for you. I'm excited.
Oh my
So
god.
for real, let them know how they could. Give them all your handles. Uh, any shout out.
Yeah, so for my social media, it's gonna be under Kat Kendria, and on Spotify, YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, it's gonna be at Kat Kendria. And I definitely want to do a big shout out to everyone who has helped me so far, especially with the package and supported me, like Schalt Body or Kim or Cognac. and especially Trey Boogie. Like, I feel like you have been so supportive and guiding me through every single step, whether it was the open mic, doing the first or second competition, or even afterwards. I feel like you always check up on me, and I really, really do appreciate that.
No doubt, no doubt. And I appreciate you. And also, got to say what's up to the man by your side. He's a good brother. I love that guy, man. I love both of y'all. I want to support y'all in anything I could do for y'all. Anytime you need me, reach out to me. If I could do it, you got me.
Oh, thank you so much.
Look
We love
forward to
you too.
seeing. I
Appreciate
look forward.
you.
I look forward to seeing bigger and bigger.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited to show it.
That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, Kat Kendria, our first showcase winner. Talented, dope artist, dancer, and just a person. Y'all check her out. Go follow her right now. If you're not following her, follow her. Get her music, stream it, download it, buy it, support her. And that's what it's about, us supporting each other. Hey, I appreciate you for coming on today. You have a good one and a blessed one. It's your big homie Trey Boogie. This is Let's Chop It Up, and I'll holler.